going, so you can do that. So let me share my screen over here. This is your back office. This is on the, hold on. This is on the back office here. What you would need to do down the left-hand side here, you would click on here, orders, and you would place an order. Okay. And there's a few things here. There's your technology fee. So if you're an affiliate, you do need to have your technology fee set up. Otherwise, you will be downgraded to a customer. If you're already a customer, that doesn't apply to you. But as an affiliate, you must have that technology fee. It's $16.67 a month, and that technology fee does cover your back office. And so the back office has a whole ton of stuff in here when you're an affiliate about keeping track of your business and your orders and order history and being able to deep dive into your team and what they're doing and where they're at and helping them and everything. So that's why there's an extra fee for that, because the complexity of the back office is something that you need when you're an affiliate.
Is that something you have to do every month?
Yeah, you set it up as auto ship.
Okay.
So one thing you want to remember is you want to, when you set up these auto ships, you can edit the dates that they set up. So let's say, and this is very important. I just found out this morning, actually. When you set up the auto ship, you can edit the auto ship date. So let's say you started, let's say you started a week ago on December the 2nd, and now you get a notice that you need to add your technology fee because you're an affiliate. You'll get a notice and add your technology fee. When you add this to your basket, you can edit the date, and you want to edit the date to coincide with the renewal dates of your other auto ships, which is usually your monthly combo here, the 165. So when you sign up, you usually get the option of signing up for the pack that you choose. Let's say it's a 275 pack. If you're a customer, if you're a sign up as an affiliate, there's an extra $30 one time to sign up as an affiliate. But then you should add your auto ships, and it's easier if you do it all on the same day, because then they all come due on the same day. You would add your monthly combo. So that monthly combo is the one that you need to continue access to GFU. So your first sign up includes your first month of access, but after that, that is the one that gives you your monthly access to get in there. So you would add that if you haven't done that. If you forget to add it, obviously you can add it at a later stage, but you do need to do it within the 28 days. Otherwise, your access to GFU will expire. So
will we be billed at the end of the first 28 days if we do? I didn't realize we needed to do that.
You don't get billed. That's why you need to have that set up as auto ship.
Okay, thank you.
So I haven't actually seen what they do yet. I'm relatively new myself, so I don't know whether you get a bill date. On the technology fee, when you sign in, they do have a reminder pop up that tells you that it is due. And so I'm assuming that a reminder will come up on your back office. But of course, you have to log into your back office to see that. So I don't know whether they send you an email reminder or anything else. I'm in and out of my back office all the time. So I see these reminders pop up. But I do not know that. So you want to check that. My advice is to go in and just add this in at a convenient time to you within that 28 days. but make sure when you add it in, there is an edit button on the order and you can edit it to coincide with your sign up date so that you get the full 28 days on your first sign up package, and then this will kick in after that. If you get it wrong, you make a mistake, support are super helpful, and you can get on them and they will do that for you as well. But to just remind you, you do need that for continuing access to GFU. It is cheaper than other programs that we've looked at and other programs that Jim and I have been on. So this is a very reasonable cost for everything that we get. And the other thing about GFU that we don't see in a lot of companies is that covers access to everything on the digital pack. So we can access crypto and stocks and travel and everything else without having to pay extra for it.
Well, like John, this morning I got an email saying that my GFood Live Combo monthly invoice has been processed, but then when I opened up the back office, it's telling me I had to pay the extra $16.67 for the whatever it's called.
Technology fee.
Yeah, technology fee. So is it always going to be those two separate, or?
They bill them separate, but like I said, you want to get them, you want to edit them. You want to edit the payment date so they coincide on the same day. They're all 20,
Okay.
everything runs on a 28-day cycle.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they, in practical terms, it doesn't really matter whether they run at separate days, but just for me, it's just a lot easier that everything runs on the same 28-day cycle.
Sure,
And so
sure.
there will be the 165, there will be the 1667. And then if you add the tap to trade, that is this one here. It's called Forex Global Ideas Monthly Add-on. And whenever you're ready, you want to click that if you want the tap to trade order. And again, that is a monthly add-on. So you do access it again through orders, place an order. This is the page that will pop up. If there's anything else you want to order, obviously the product bundles, everything else if you want to upgrade. So if you're on the regular plan as an affiliate and you want to upgrade to this plan to have access to the founders pool or one of these big plans, they do deduct your initial amount off there. So instead, this one is usually $1,000. And obviously, if you are on this isn't my account, this is somebody else's account I'm showing you. You would just upgrade to add the difference. You wouldn't have to pay the whole $1,000. That's just an aside. If you were looking at that founders pool, if you're looking at affiliate and building the business. So they're the three things that you need. Technology fee as an affiliate. As a customer, you don't need it. As an affiliate and a customer, you do need this. Otherwise, your access will expire in 28 days. And if you want to add this as an affiliate or a customer, so you have access to tap to trade, this is where you'll do it. And you simply click on it. It'll appear over here. Proceed to checkout. It will tell you how much it is. It's $49. You will do that. You will have your shipping address. You can pay with crypto with your GFU wallet. Make sure you've got that set up, especially if you're an affiliate, because that's where all your commissions and fast start bonuses and everything go. If you've got your card on file already, you would just click that. If you want to pay with another card or debit card, you would click that. And if you want to pay with Klarna, so Klarna, if everyone doesn't know what that is, that's a buy now, pay later deal. It's a fantastic tool, especially for people who want to get started, but they don't have the cash, all the cash up front. So let's say they want to start on the, let's say a 275 package. Then instead of having to pay the whole 275 at once, or if it was the 305 package, which is the affiliate fee, if you choose the Klarna buy now, pay later, it gives you several options. The best option, in my view, even if you can afford it actually, is to go for the 4 payment option. because it's interest free, and it will be 4 payments of 76.25 instead of the whole 305. So anytime you can get anything interest free, it's just a smart financial decision to get interest free. It's over 4 payments, but bear in mind it's not 4 monthly payments, it's 4 bi-weekly payments. So the first payment comes out today, and then there's 3 more payment. The first payment of 76.25, which is 305 divided by 4, plus 3 more payments every 2 weeks. But they do give you the option of spreading that over 6 months or 12 months, I believe, as well. But then they do add interest to it. It's not as high as a credit card, but they do add interest to it. So if somebody wanted to reduce their monthly costs and spread it over longer, that is an option as well. And I have used those with clients who really want to get started, but the initial fee is a bit of a stretch for them for whatever reason. And that Klarna option is a lifesaver, believe me, for getting people started now. And you can do that with your add-ons as well. When you go to review order, let's say we did, let's say we added that. I don't want to go any further because it's going to actually activate activate an order for this person, and I don't want to do that. But that's how you would add any of it. And if you added more, it would just add more here. So that's the GFU technology fee. If I wanted to add the tap to trade Forex Global Ideas, I would add that. That would pop over here as well. And you can keep adding things and it'll keep popping over here. All right, that's how you add those things to it, and they're the things that you need. If you need these other things, products, collagen mix, etc., we got that super coffee coming. They did announce it and allow people to buy it, but it won't be available until January. So anyway, they're all the products that you would want on that. Has everyone seen Jim's tap to trade setup on here?
That was today's project.
Yes.
That was today's project. Okay, well, let me run it through so that if there's any questions on it, we can you see that on your screen okay?
Yes.
Okay, so hopefully it'll run. Let me see if you, let me know if you can hear it.
Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to go to your app store and you want to download this GFU app. They have 2 of them. One of them is for communication and the trades, which is this one. And the other one you'll see in there is for the travel. So download this one. And then once you download it and you open it, it's going to ask you to go through some setup steps just for, like your personal information. It's going to ask you, your name, your birthday, so forth. Okay, so you'll do that part. And then in order to set up the trading, you're going to want to come up here to your little avatar, and then you're going to go to Forex trading account. And then I've already filled mine out, so it's already there. But up here where it says Aux Securities, which is my broker, you're going to click in there, and I can't do it because it's already connected. I'd have to delete it and then do it to show you, and I don't want to delete it. But you come up here and then you search your broker. So there's hundreds of brokers in here. Whoever you have, it'll be in there as long as they're on MetaTrader 4 or 5. So that is a thing. It has to be MetaTrader 4 or 5. It can't be TradeLocker or CTrader or MatchTrader or anything like that. And then down here you choose, which kind of account it is, MT4, MT5. And then account name is just a nickname you give it. Okay, so whatever you want to type here is fine. And then down here, this is the same login information that your broker sends you when you first start a live account. They send you an email with this information. This is the same information you put in your MetaTrader app when you connect your broker to your MetaTrader. So you got your login ID number and then your login password for your MetaTrader and your trading account. Okay, and then down here it'll say like connect. Now for me, it took a couple times to try to connect it, and then finally it connected, and now it's connected. So, and then up here in the upper right hand corner where it says settings, this is usually all blank. I added all this, okay? But up here, you just put in there what you want the risk to be. And so I just have 1% for now while I test this out. And then, or you could put a dollar amount if you wanted, but I want it to be percent. So I just have 1%. Now, what I have all down here is, I'll show you down here. So down here, this is what you will see on yours when it's new. You won't see all this stuff. But this is where you can map what pair they call to the pair that matches on your own trading platform. So for instance, I have a pro account on my trading platform. And so all my pairs that I trade are called pro. So anytime they call out a trade for like GBP CAD, it's mapped to gbpcad.pro on my broker, and I have to manually do that. Another reason you would want to do that is, let's say that they sent out a trade for JurTech 30, but on my broker, it's called DE30. It won't know to open a trade for JUR 30 on my broker if I didn't map the name difference, okay? And then same thing goes for like, let's see. So like they call it NAS 100, but my broker calls it US Tech 100. So in order for that trade to work, I had to go down here, and then I had to go from, and then I had to find their NAS 100. And I already did it, so I guess it's not showing up anymore because I already did it. But I found their NAS 100, hit confirm. Then it puts me back on this screen, and then right here it'll say NAS 100. And then what do I want to map it to? And then I go in here, and these are my broker ones. And so in here I would put US Tech 100, or just scroll down here and find it, hit confirm. And then right here would say NAS 100 on this side, US Tech 100 on this side. And then I would hit save, and it would add it to here. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so any questions on that from everyone at that stage? Because after that, we're going to go and have a look at the charts. Is everyone clear in how to do that? So the actual app that you need is actually GFood. Jim mentioned two apps, GFood Connect and GFood Travel. GFood Travel app is not available in the USA, so don't worry about that. It is available in other parts of the world, but the app itself is not available. You just access it through your back office. But GFood Connect is the way that you would access it on your phone.
How many tap to trade trade suggestions do you see come through roughly on a daily basis? Like just one trade or multiple trades?
It depends. Obviously it was off for about 10 days while they ironed out some bugs and improved it. And it came back on last week. In fact, one of the trades that that came on was was a nice NAS trade. It actually happened while I was on the training last Monday, and they showed they showed a nice trade there. So sometimes there's like 2 or 3 a day. Sometimes there's only 1 a day. So that seems to be the kind of numbers that are coming through. But obviously, as we add more educators on the platform, and as we get more and more people back using the tap to trade again, we'll see a few more. The trade that I took. Let me just see if I can share my screen here, so that we can look at that. Let me put my See if I can put this on for you. Oh, that didn't work. Let me do it this way so that I can, this always works better. Allow. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why this is not sharing. Hold on a sec. Let's take that off again. I'm sorry, the little technical difficulties here. No, that's why. There's a download. I apologize for this. I don't know why that needed that extra download. But this is my my phone here. Let's just see if I can move that out of the way. Can everyone see that phone okay? The phone screen?
Yep.
So what we have here is this is the GFU Connect button here, and when you click on it, your GFU will open here, and you'll see at the bottom here, underneath where it says that annotate, there's a home button, and then here is an up and down arrow here, and there's some other icons here. This arrow here, when you click on it, that is your oh, it's paused. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but we have some technical issues there. Okay, it's gone. Something happened when we updated that. Let's see if I can do it again here. No, your screen sharing is paused. Sorry about this, guys. Something about that update did not want to work here. Okay. All right, we'll forget that. I'll do that next time. But anyway, that up and down button on that GFU Connect app will take you to the Tap to Trade. And it will have 3 buttons along the top. It will say all, active, and history. And it will show up there. So if you look at active, they're all the ones that come in. And once you've set it up, like we showed on Jim's video there, then you literally just accept the trade and it will automatically populate the trade for you on MT4 or MT5 on your broker. And that will have the point of entry. It will have the stop loss already put in, and it will have the take profit already entered. So if you're at work, if you're running around, if you're shopping, if you're in a meeting or whatever, you literally don't have to do anything else. Once you have it set up, as per Jim's video, You just say accept the trade, and it will run. It'll either hit your stop loss, which trades sometimes do, or it will run to your take profit and you will make money. The trade that I took last week was called out on NAS. It turned into a $58 profit on that. If you were using $1, if you're using $10, you would have made $580 on it. So for me, you know, paying $49 a month is well worth those trades coming in. Obviously, the more we use it and the more we access it, the more we'll be able to give you a bit of a running history on how successful they have been.
And that's going to come in as a notification, correct?
Yeah, so you want to make sure for that app you do turn your notifications on, because a lot of the trades called out are going to be a lot of the trades are going to be instant trades. So it's set up right now. Some of them are going to be pending trades where you can put a you know, a buy limit or stop limit on there. So it doesn't matter when you look at them, but quite a bit of those trades are as at now trades. So yeah, you want your notifications on. You don't want them on in your scheduled summary if you have that set up on your alerts, because obviously if you set up your scheduled summary for, you know, 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., then, you know, an alert, a notification comes in at 10 a.m., you're not going to see it till the evening. It'd be too late. So yeah, to take full advantage of it, make sure you've got it set up, make sure it comes in, and make sure you can act on it. Okay. And when I sort out that latest software installation, I won't do it on the Zoom and bore you with that, but maybe I'll show it to you on Wednesday how it looks on the actual phone when we take an order. All right. Any other questions from anybody?
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can add a couple tips with
Okay.
the tap to trade. So if you're super brand new to trading and you have tap to trade, then I recommend, you know, kind of just going through what John said and, you know, just take the trade. If you're super new, then you're probably in a demo account, and, you know, just get familiar with how the process works. Take the trade, let it run its course. Okay, but for a lot of us here, I know a lot of people here have trading experience. And so some tips for us that have trading experience, like on mine, you know, I'm still set on 1%, but I typically trade like 2% for my trades when I trade live or when I trade based on my own analysis. And so if I see a tap to trade come in and I accept it at 1%, and then you know, I go look and I like what I see on the charts, uh, you know, I can add another percent manually if I want, and I can do that with a, you know, two different stop loss or two different take profits. So I would always use the same stop loss that the tap to trade has indicated, but you know, if it's got a big risk to reward, you know, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and so forth, um, you know, I might add a second trade in there for another percent to target a 1 to 1 or a 1 to 2, and leaving the original tap to trade that logged into my MetaTrader, you know, at that full target. Or might even take, you know, 2.5% trades to capture a 1 to 1 and a 1 to 2 and let the original one run to a 1 to 3 or something like that. In addition, you know, obviously we don't want to enter late when price is moving away from our direction. But you know, if price happens to be in drawdown, then that's also a good time that you could potentially add more to your position while you're in a better position to do so. And if price has ran away from the entry, you know, but not too far, you know, not beyond like a 1 to 1, you could set a pending buy limit back at the original entry, you know, if it was a buy, to get to scale in more, you know, to capture a potential another target. So, you know, just some tips in case you wanted to, you know, split up positions, you could do it like that, right? Now, like I said, if you're new, just take the trade as is, let it run. But that's what I've been doing as well. And then pay attention to the updates that are sent in the app on the Tap to Trade section, because sometimes the educator will call out, um, you know, they may put in there something like set an alert for 1-to-1 or 1-to-2. And the reason they say that is because they're probably going to have you move your stop to break even when it runs to a certain level, and they'll put it in there. And so, you know, once again, if you're brand new, maybe you're just letting it run. But as you want to gain experience and understand how to manage trades, you want to pay attention in there so that you can follow along and move your stops to break even when the educator indicates to do so. Okay. One other thing too. So in the Tap to Trade, um, you know, the company and the educators have to be compliant in order to be able to provide this service. So some of the language in there has to be translated to what we're familiar with, right? So point of interest, you'll see it acronym POI, and that is basically what we would consider an entry. Okay, so whatever the POI is, we would consider that the entry price. And then we have the RR level, what they call the RR level in the app is our take profit. Okay, and then we have the invalidation level, which to us translates as stop loss. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And then when you do take the trade, you know, just go check your MetaTrader and make sure, you know, everything's right. Make sure the stop loss is, you know, been put right, TP's been put right, lot size makes sense for your account size and everything. Especially if you're in a live account, you know, I mean, the technology is awesome, and you know, so far so good, but you know, this is your own capital being put at risk. So, you know, make sure that the parameters are being filled out properly into your MetaTrader, just as a you know, security check for yourself. Okay. And then when the Forex pairs are called out, you know, pricing varies between broker to broker. And so Forex pair price variations are typically very small. So when they call out a price and they set a TP, a point of interest, a stop loss, you're probably usually pretty good just copying it. But if you're with a working on an indice like US 30 or NAS 100, prices can vary a lot more on those. And so if they do happen to drop like a chart drawing, then you want to look at the chart drawing and make sure that your entries and your stop losses and your take profits align with what they're drawing up on the chart as well. Because, you know, on an index, I mean, you can be 20, 30, 40, 50, $80 difference between what their numbers are and what your broker shows the numbers. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And so, you know, if you're doing a market execution order and it's fresh, it just came in and you accept it and you copy it, then you're probably okay in terms of the entry. But on there, you know, you can tell what the stop loss is. You know, you can tell that it's 20 or 30 pips. Stop loss, you know, just make sure you go to your MetaTrader, your stop loss level is, you know, accurate and so forth. Let me see what else I got here. Yeah, so those are my little extra tips, John. That's it.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thanks a lot for that, Jim. That's very good advice. You know, with Tap to Trade, I think that it's definitely a great tool for people who are just starting trading, number one. And the reason being is because, like Jim says, you can literally just take every trade and watch what it does. You're going to take it on a demo account, obviously, so there's no money at risk. You can take it anytime, anywhere. So, you're out walking, you're at the gym, you're at work, you're relaxing. Obviously, you don't want to do it while you're driving your car, pull over, etc. But if you get an alert while you're driving, pull over and just take it and watch it. So for me, I love Tap to Trade for new people getting started, because learning how to trade can be very daunting. We know that it's a relatively simple process to learn how to trade, but it is not easy learning how to trade. And with the Tap to Trade, it gives us this great opportunity, especially for beginners, or especially with people who are still working through their trading strategies and trying to get it right. My advice is take every single trade that comes through if you're on a demo account, and just watch it. Use it as your back testing. Use it as part of your education. Use it as part of learning how to trade, because it is invaluable. I love it. I love it. I love it. One of the big issues that we sometimes have with people is they get impatient about how long it takes to learn to trade profitably. And it is not a simple process. Jim and I, well, I'll speak for myself. I struggled a lot in the beginning. I knew I could do it, but I wasn't getting the results that I was hoping for. I was trying to rush things. I was doing everything that my educator told me not to do, I was doing anyway, in terms of revenge trading, in terms of trading too much, in terms of trying to trade lots of different instruments instead of just concentrating on one or two, maybe three. Everything that my educators told me not to do, I was doing it, because guess what? I'm a man, I've got an ego, I know how to do it better. And this is why, in my opinion, women make great traders, because they're not as ego driven as men are. And our ego does, especially in trading, I think it actually hurts us. So that's my message, is to make sure you get that Tap to Trade, get all your new people on Tap to Trade. I know it's $49, but one trade on there, if you're going to make 580 on one trade on one day, well, you've got it paid for. Okay. And it is invaluable in the learning process. I do love it. Now, like Jim says, when they come in, I do take a couple of minutes to look at it, to analyze it. If I'm at my computer, I can pop the charts up and see whether I agree with the trade, and then take it. And again, as Jim says, it's easy to manage then, moving our stop loss, put a trailing stop loss in, moving our stop loss to break even and then into profit, so we're not going to lose money. Taking multiple trades, maybe I'll take the first one on my demo just to leave it running on there, and then when I look at it, then I'll take one on my live account when I've looked at how I've marked up my charts. So it is a great tool. I know we already run 40 minutes through.